the LOC1 chairman of that area, Mr. Ande Kawesa, that he's receiving a number of people sent there by one gentleman called the Toyota with documents clearing them to survey the land and even to create titles on that forest reserve, Namioya Forest Reserve in the Mukono municipality.
No, but Honorable Nambooze.
Mr. Speaker, what I wanted to...
please, Honorable, please, just please, first take your time. Honorable colleagues, we have a clear subject matter. Okay? A clear subject matter. On Guru, if you have a matter which you want to bring as a matter of national importance, kindly you bring it that way. Okay? Yeah, please, Honorable colleagues, please, Honorable Nambooze, please. Please. Honorable colleagues, this is your house, okay? Let us not take shortcuts to say these matters are cousins to each other, brother, related. No, let us be, it can be a critical matter, but kindly, I would give you space for it specifically, so that we give it the attention. Okay? Onuguru? Yeah.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you so much. I have read the statement, and we are happy about the procedure because it is in line with our Forest and Tree Planting Act of 2003. But the environment and social impact assessment must be done by Gulu University and the recipient district. So Noya must also give us a response because they are the ones to host the alternative forest reserve. And then all these proposals must come into play when the forest reserve is standing already. Not to pass a resolution here when the trees are not already standing. That is the clarification I wanted to give.
But Honorable, the university planted the forest long time ago. Yes, Honorable. In fact, we are the ones delaying them as a government.
Actually, I was in that committee. The Committee on Education was sent for that exercise. And Mr. Speaker, I thank you for making it clear that this House has never degazetted that forest. Because some people have been peddling lies that Gulu Forest Reserve is degazetted. That was misinformation. I thank you. What happened was we saw two pieces of land. One had some eucalyptus, another one was still vacant. And I think it's appropriate that the ministry is following the right procedures to execute this degazettement. Most critical is also, which is what I wanted the House to take note of, is where those new forests will be established, there is need for the Physical Planning Committee to gazette that area as a forest. And that had not been done. So there were procedural and technical requirements that had not been met. And it's important those things are met. We don't want to have a case like the Nambooze case where they just go and grab forest and the forest is not utilized in accordance with the law. And Cabinet must be mindful that the President signed the declaration to end deforestation in 2030. So if you move not using the right procedures, you'll be indicting the President before the global community, and Uganda will pay a very heavy price when the climate activists begin to work against our interests. Already we have a problem here dealing with the oil pipeline. We are failing to explain it in all global forums because of climate change. So we must move carefully so that there is a lot of international attention attracted on Uganda. That is just the information I wanted to give.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable, for putting that straight. But you see, the same government, and I wish Attorney General, I know how strict he is, if he could call that file and ask, the same government went to African Development Bank, borrowed money, drew plans on a forest reserve, approved plans, put up buildings for the university, cut down everything. It's a full university running. And then the same government is saying, yes, the same government says, no, it's a forest reserve. You have not followed procedures of a forest reserve. Did you follow procedures when you were approving plans in a forest reserve, borrowing money to put a university, you as a government? So it's really, Honorable Felix.
Mr. Speaker and other members of Parliament, if my memory serves me right, the minister moved a motion here requesting Parliament to degazette that land in Gulu City. And they said the replacement was also there in Nuoya. And Parliament accepted.
When was that?
That was about 2 years ago.
No. Please.
Maybe I let me recollect my memory,
sure.
But that is what I think.
No, honorable colleagues, let me make it very easy for you. Okay? I received the petition. Okay? When I was still a government chief whip, I received the petition and I shared with the minister. And the minister said they've not yet followed the procedure. We are going to support them in following the procedure. When we had our sitting in Guru, I was hosted by the university. They again said, please, we request, let government expedite the process. Okay? We have the land ready. We have planted the trees. We need government now to assess and see whether indeed we've met the conditions. Okay? So, since the minister has updated us, honorable colleagues, let's wait for that. This was an update. Our honorable minister helped the university so that we can expedite the process. Thank you. You want to say something?
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, for your input. And I just want to be very clear from the submission of Honorable Okotogong, my friend, that the Minister of Water and Environment has never been on this floor of Parliament degazetting, moving a motion to degazette the Gulu Central Forest Authority. But we are happy that colleagues have seen, and I want to thank also my shadow minister, who has also taken note that as government, we follow procedures, and it's not because we are frustrating the efforts of Gulu University, but the mandate we are given is to follow the law strictly. Otherwise, we would lose all the forests at a go. And therefore, we want everybody to take note that we are not going to do anything outside the law to gazette or degazette in a forest reserve, because we hold it in trust. I thank you very much, colleagues.
As before we go to this statement, the Honorable Sekabira had a matter, and I know he informed me that the affected persons are in the gallery. We have in some elders whom I don't want to be here for long. So I will allow Honorable Sekabira, you raise that one matter, and then we go to the statement.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity and for the guidance. Right Honorable Speaker, you guided that I formulate a question during Prime Minister's time, and I want to give facts, then I can raise the issues. One, Right Honorable Speaker, we have 167 families that lost land to land grabbers purporting to be officials from National Forest Authority. Right Honorable Speaker, issue 2, or the other fact is that during eviction, 2 people were shot dead.
Honorable, you need to tell us which area is that. Attorney General is taking note. That's why we need those details.
Right Honorable Speaker, it is Yandwe Village and Mbale Village in Katikam North County, in Utuntumula Sub-County, Rural District. 2 people were shot dead. 2 people are now lame because they were injured during the eviction. but they have also lost everything, including shelter, food, and everything. So I have 3 prayers. One, in the meantime, I want to ask the Ministry of the Prime Minister to provide some relief items for them as we investigate the matter on how these people lost land to NFA or land grabbers. 2, those that were damaged be compensated, because police used a lot of brutality to evict them. 3, these people need back their land, because part of the land doesn't form the forest reserve. Right Honorable Speaker, I mean part of the land where they were forcefully evicted. It is a fact that we have a forest reserve, but part of the land from which they were evicted doesn't form part of the reserve. Lastly, Right Honorable Speaker, as you see those people in the gallery, some of them are very old. They have not even had the chance to benefit from PDM money, Emioga, and Tandukwa, among so many programs that government is advocating for. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honourable Minister for Environment, and then I request Attorney General to make a comment.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. My sympathies are with our people who lost life, as reported by the Honourable Member of Sekabira, and those who are injured. Right Honourable Speaker, is a sad incident, but from the submission of the Honourable Member, I would pray that we really get in touch and get the facts there and see what we can do in that circumstance, because we don't have the information right now and prove whether the place, the land is under NFA or not under NFA, as purported by the Honourable Member. Meanwhile, we connect and see how to help our people and follow the right procedure. So I pray that you allow us to get in touch. And colleague, let me get in touch with you and get more details, and then we move forward. Thank you.
And Honourable, we request you just have a minute with those people outside. Okay? Just outside. Okay? Yeah, when you're about to move or when you see them moving, okay, you and Honourable Sekabira can go and meet them outside.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker, for the chance. Right Honourable Speaker, now that the Attorney General is also here, I had raised the matter on Tuesday, and you had promised that I will have a response today regarding the minimum entry requirement for students that are going to enroll for higher education basing on the new curriculum. Thank you very much.
Is that a matter for the Attorney General or Minister for Education? That's for the Minister for Education.
Right Honourable Speaker, the Minister for Education had decided that they are trying to consult more from the Attorney General. I do not know why. But anyway, you had also said that we'll have a statement today.
Yeah, but I've just done you a favor. I just did everything to accommodate you. And now you want to take all the time with little time I have. Yes. I request you meet those people. Attorney General, did you need to add on anything? Okay. So I request Honourable Minister, then Honourable Sekabira. I can lend you my lounge. Okay, clerk, sergeant at arms. I've lent them my lounge here for just for 15 minutes. The minister talks to them.
Ku ttaka lye bateebereza ya NFA ng'abantu 2 baabatta n'ababiri baafuna obukosefu. Kale nze nga minisita w'ebyobutonde mbadde sirina fact, era n'omubaka wabadde ayanjola ensonga eno mu parliament talina information esingawo awo gy'abadde akoze eki aleese mu parliament. N'olwekyo sipiika nandagira nzije nsinkane abantu bano abavudde mu constituency ye, njogere nabo okwogera nabo nga njagala bave wano ku palamenti ya Uganda nga bamanyi nti ensonga yaabwe omubaka agituusizza era nga nabakakasa nga bwe mbadde ku floor ya palamenti tiŋŋenda kukwatagana n'abantu bange abakozi baffe abali mu kitongole tumanye information entuufu ku lwange mbadde mmanyi nti kyantu kyakagwawo naye bwe kinyambye nti bwe nsinkanye nabo baŋŋambye ebintu byaliwo nga 2018 kale mbadde mmanyi nti kyakagwawo tulabe engeri gye twakyanguyaamu alina busabe bwasabye aba disaster abo baddukirire naffe ba NFA minisita kitongole kyange tulabe nga obwenkanya bubeerawo weewaawo bwe mbasinkanye nange neŋŋamba nti nenkubirawo iddi wange essimu naŋŋamba ennaku zino babadde ffe tetunabaawo eviction gye tukoze naye ng'egi banzinnyonnyodde nti kyaliwo dda 2018 kikyasoboseza okuyita abantu bange mu kitongole bampe ripooti eyo mbawe n'obuvunaanyizibwa okugenda kuddayo mu bantu baba bamala kumpa ripooti negiyitamu wekisaanidde bagende badde mu bantu baffe kulwoka tekijja kutugasa nti abantu baba basigadde beekukumya eri nga tebali bamativu lwaki babasengula so enteekateeka ebaddewo n'okukkaanya n'abantu baffe era mukama anyambye nenjogera nabo nembakakkanya neŋŋamba nti nga gavumenti tugenda kulaba nti bafuna obwenkanya tugenda kutwalayo abantu baffe bakitunulemu tulabe nti tubisalire mpendo mbawadde okuyungana nabo okukwatagana nabo n'omubaka waabwe mbebaza nemwebaza mu bantu abalonzi abalungi nti obubaka babutuusiza naffe nga gavumenti tubufunye tugenda kubiteeka muki mu nkola tulabe nga ensonga tufune ekituufu ekiriwo n'abantu baffe bannyonyolwe naye nga ekyokubiri ku ekyo era ngambye omubaka agende mu ofiisi ya prime minister kulwako yalina ebigwawo nga tebiraze basobole okulaba kiki kye basobola okubaddukiriramu mu nsonga etali emu tubabudde badde mu nteeko nga gavumenti bwelondoola ensonga eno obwenkanya bukoleki bufunike
ffe balizimbamu ebibira owulidde naye twagala tuddizibwe ettaka lyaffe
omubaka
twagala tuddizibwe ekituleese wano tulwanira bibanja byaffe ttaka lyaffe bye baatwala naye bondowooza oba aboonoonyi ba Museveni be babitwala tetutegeera naffe abamwonoona owulidde
okuva mu kitundu kyawo era biririddawo
Birimbaale Luweero Naalongo
amanya nze Ssentongo nva mu kitundu ky'Eruweero Mbale district obuzibu bwe twasanga mu ttaka eryo bajjajjaffe baasenga ku ttaka eryo 1915 ne bazaalyako bakitaffe naffe kwe tuba tuzaalidde ne tukulira okwo naye kyatwewuunyisa okubanga ettaka eryo tubaddeko tukoleddeko ebyenkulaakulana abasajja ne bajja ne bagamba mu ettaka lyaki lya NFA ate ng'ettaka eryo ffe tumanyi nga lyali lya Buganda yatusalirako ne tusimbirako n'amayinja ng'esalako abatuuze ziri square miles 4 yatusalirako square miles emu era twawanga ne busuulu nakati tumulina kati NFA bwe yatekinga over negamba ettaka lyayo lyonna ne bajja ne twawula
nze Luwondera Richard Kawes ndi ssentebe LC1 ku kyalo ekiyitibwa Naalongo LC1 ekisangibwa mu Lukagwe Kakabala mu ggombolola y'e Butuntumula mu Luweero district. Tuzze wano olwaleero n'abatuuze bannange abantu bano bagobebwa ku kyalo ekyali kiyitibwa Mbaale ekyalo ekyo nga kyatwalibwa ekitongole ky'ebibira nga kyakitwala mu lukujjukujju ne kinyaga ekifo ekyo kyasangibwa nga kiriko abantu abasingaku edda era nange mwennyini ekyalo ekyo ekitundu ekyo ekyambaale kiri wakati wa Naalongo ne Yandwe kati nze kitange yanzaalira eyo bwe nakula ate kwe kusenga Naalongo ne ndyoka ndi obukulembeze badde mbi nnyo ate yatuyisiza ddala bubi nnyo mu biseera bya COVID nti abatuuze baagobebwa mu biseera ebyo nga tekyali muntu atambula ne bakubibwa emiggo ne bakubibwa amasasi ne basaawa emmere yaabwe omuntu nga mutuufu talina wadda covid waali amateeka agaaliwo nga tegakkiriza muntu kutambula. Abantu abo abeefunza ettaka ne bagobaganya abantu beeyambisa nnyo omukisa gwa covid ne bakuba abantu ne babatulugunya ne babagoba nga tetulina nabwe tusobola kuddukira. Tusaba ekisooka atuyamba atunulire obwenkanya, tusaba atuuke ku ground alabire ddala abantu abaagobebwa, then bw'amala okutuukayo alabe obwetaavu obuli mu bantu baffe, kubanga ewaali amaka gaabwe n'amayumba agamu gasigalayo amalala baagakoona, wonna wajjulidde miti, abantu tebakyalinawe balimira mmere. Kati nze kwerose eyo nga bwe gambye nti no tuliwa ekyalo ekyo kituli wakati, abantu bajjudde mu erosi yaffe nga bambi banoonyako okulya naye tebakukola ki, n'ezipangisa tebalina. So tusaba minisita ne gavumenti bayambeko ku bantu abo, batuyambe infact batuddize ebibanja byaffe, abatuuze badde mu bibanja byabwe beerimire, kubanga no gavumenti eraga nti mutuufu yajja okuyamba omuntu okumuwa eddembe, naye tulabanga abantu b'embaale tebalina ddembe, kubanga tebalina kyakulya, tebalina we basula, bali bubi nnyo. Abeetaaga okuyamba ababaddize ebibanja byabwe, babawe n'obugabiriza. At least waliwo abattibwa, waliwo abamenyekebwa, abaakubibwa amasasi ne bamenyeka amagulu nga tebakyatambula. Abantu abo beetaaga gavumenti, kuba nabo bannayuganda abeetaaga obuyambi obw'enjawulo. N'olwekyo nze nsaba minisita atuyambe wamu ne prime minister batuyambe batule mu nsonga y'embaale. President nga bamulimba in fact ti abantu bali beesenza ku bibira naye nga si bwe kiri, balina n'obusuulu, tikiti za busuulu ezaafikawo mu lutalo weeziri eziraga 1915 19 mmeka gyeziri. Abantu abo batunulwemu. Amannya gange nsigadde ndi Luwondera Richard Kaweesi, ssentebe LC1 ku kyalo ky'Ennaalo.